Who are you and what do you do?
Hi, my name is DeVries, and I'm a Tech Sergeant E6 in the United States Air Force.
Do you have any experience running these obstacle courses?
I have no experience running these particular types of obstacle courses. I've done military obstacle courses a couple of times in my 19-year career, but I have not done any of these. I plan to do 3 of them throughout the year. There's a Mud Warrior, there's a Warrior Dash, there's Spartan Race, and there's a few others that I may end up being interested in depending upon timing and availability and where they are.
Physically, how do you prepare yourself? What is your routine look like?
I do physical training with my unit 3 times a week, and I end up running periodically. Most of the time it's on the treadmill because here in Virginia it gets extremely hot in the summertime and extremely cold in the wintertime. But I definitely go outside. I run up and down hills, and because that's what we have here in Virginia. There's not a lot of flat lands. We have to find a high school or a college track in order to get something that's extremely flat. So I'd be able to do these terrains very well.
Part of this contest is the ability to solve problems or work through puzzles. What makes you able to do that?
I love puzzles. I've got puzzles on my desk at work. I started off in the Air Force as a helicopter mechanic, so we were constantly having to troubleshoot things. I retrained into computer programming, so those were all just puzzles, trying to figure out a solution to a problem. And now I'm a military analyst, and I deal with problems and solutions on a daily basis. They're fun to me because they're a mental challenge.
If you had to describe yourself, what would you say? And beyond that, what would your friends say?
I would say that I'm a chameleon because I adapt to any situation that I'm around. My friends, some of them would think I'm extremely outgoing. Some of the people that I'm around at work would think that I'm kind of a recluse because I stand back and I analyze whatever situation that I'm in, trying to figure out how I should respond, whether I'm going bowling, whether I'm working out with the group, or whether I'm at the opera or movie house or playing ultimate frisbee. Everything demands a different situation, so I'm a chameleon.
Would you say that you're a competitive individual?
I am competitive. I used to be overly competitive. I ended up ruining a date one time because of miniature golf and my competitive nature with that girl. She didn't want to talk to me after that. But now I mainly compete with myself, and I figure other people can be better than me, but as long as I'm doing my absolute best, then that's great. And if I end up being better than someone else, I'm better than in that case, and they're going to be better than me in something else.
All right, in this contest, Unbreakable, why do you want to be there?
Because it is the ultimate challenge. A lot of these other events are 3 to 10 miles or something. This is a 3-day course, and it's something that most people aren't going to even be willing to do, let alone be able to finish. I heard there's only 10% of them who finish. And I know that whatever I set my mind to, I'm going to be able to do and finish. It's a matter of how well.
What makes you different? What's going to make you memorable?
I think that my charisma and my charm would be able to win a lot of the audience over, depending upon what is allowed to be worn. I plan to wear a kilt during this competition because it would definitely make me stand out. How much time do I have?
You are golden.
Okay. Do I have a lot of time left
You do.
to talk more about this?
You do.
Okay. I've actually founded a group called the Warriors on Course, which we're trying to get people to understand post-traumatic stress disorder for our military soldiers that have come back from Afghanistan and Iraq. It's a mental disorder that you can't see from the surface. So the kilt kind of represents that you can't necessarily judge what's on the inside based on what you've got on the outside. And Warriors on Course, if you set your goal to overcome the PTSD, then that's what you need to do. If you set your mind on an obstacle course, then that's what you need to do. And do it to the best of your ability. So with my attitude, I know that I can stand out in this and raise awareness of other things.
Awesome. We're excited to watch you.
Thanks.